It's cool to go back to those games that were so brutally hard as a kid where I couldn't even beat the first level and then learn how to absolutely destroy the games. It took me a very, very long time to even be able to beat Super Mario Brothers, for instance, and now I have the record of it. You may know me as Darbian on Twitch. My name is Brad, and I'm the world record holder in Super Mario Brothers.
So the goal of speedrunning is what?
The goal of speedrunning is to go fast. It took me 6,607 tries to set the record. I can feel my heart going kind of crazy in my chest. I get a little uncomfortable. I might notice my hands sweating more. I'll get antsy. I'll hit a button too early or too late, or I'll try to play too perfectly because I say, I may never get another opportunity like this. I better not blow it. Let's go all out. I think you need to be a very patient person to speedrun. As you come closer and closer to reaching the goal, like you get later and later in the particular run, these thoughts start going through your head. Could this be it? I hope I don't screw this up. The neat thing about speedrunning is that the expected outcome is failure. And the better you get at it, the more you fail. That was the game.
You just beat the game.
Yeah. That's like 30 seconds off of the record.
Whenever I tell people that I'm in varsity sports team, they don't understand it at first. It's like, are you just sitting on the computer doing nothing? And it's like a whole new world for a lot of people.
And here they come stomping straight into the base of Kentucky.
La Universidad Robert Morris en Chicago ha reconocido que los esports son masivos. Y es que hay más de 150 millones de espectadores alrededor del mundo que sintonizan a estos deportistas digitales para verlos competir. Es por eso que esta es la primera universidad estadounidense en ofrecer becas para su equipo de gamers. Ahora hay una nueva estrella del deporte en el campus.
I'm Jesus Cole. I go to Robert Morris University and I play on the varsity team of esports. I play League of Legends. The purpose of the game is destroy the enemy base, working together with the strategy and communication. I'm in a scholarship to play League of Legends. My major is computer networking. I really don't know what I want to do, but esports is helping me prepare for any job around computers. Robert Morris make it really easy to play League of Legends and play esports in general because we have the esports arena. Just by the fact that you have a room where you can hang with your team and like, speak about strategy and know each other, that helps a lot.
My name is Kurt Melcher. I'm the Executive Director of Esports at Robert Morris University. I really come from a traditional athletic background, but I've also at that same time always been in love with video games. That's when it hit me that we could offer a scholarship and get the best League of Legends players and run it the same way as we do any of our athletic programs. Some of the technical requirements to have varsity level is bandwidth specific. We worked closely with our IT department to make sure that we would have no lag, no issues with the internet. I think they doubled our bandwidth for the university just to make sure that we're not going to be overloading the system and affecting other classrooms.
Being in varsity sports takes a lot of time and hard work. It's not just you sit on your computer and you have fun. It's all mental. It takes a lot of preparation and a lot of hard work to being able to perform at the highest level every single game.
I'm Billy Mitchell, Video Game Player of the Century. I did the world's first perfect score on PAC-MAN, 3,333,360. Ooh, it's exhausting to just say it. I began in the competitive world of pinball. It moved to Donkey Kong. But the greatest level of competition at the moment was PAC-MAN. If I was going to be the best, I had to be the best at the game that was everywhere. So in 1999, I sent out a press release. I was as cocky as could be. They said, there's been 10 billion games played. How are you going to do it? I says, because I'm Billy Mitchell. You start off on the first board, but on board 21, that's where it reaches maximum difficulty. You have to navigate all the way to board 255, doing the same repetitive thing. You can't miss a dot, a prize, a blue man. You can't die once. You can't lose focus. You gotta stay with it all the way there, 4 to 5 hours. You have to take a corner down to 1/60th of a second in order to create perfect timing. And keep your eye right here, right here. You have to do that over 29,000 times without making any mistakes and dying. You play 255 boards. On 256, there's enough memory left in the game for the left half of the board and not the right half. The right half is filled with computer garble, anything and everything that is not Pac-Man, different walls, different dots. That's what a perfect score is. The moment that score went up there, I thought, wow, I achieved perfection. You get to the end, there's nothing to do but die. There was nothing saying congratulations. There was nothing saying the end, game over. Nothing. The designer of Pac-Man, not only did he never think anyone would get to the end, he didn't know where the end was. He didn't know at what point the game would run out of memory. Everything to him is completely baffling. They never saw the split screen until I sent it to them. Masaya Nakamura, who's the godfather of video games. He crowned me Video Game Player of the Century for that and all the previous achievements. It doesn't get any higher than that.
Okay, so let's just put it on the table here. Okay, E.T. is frequently cited as one of the worst video games in history. I got to read a magazine that said that my game was single-handedly responsible for the crash of the video game industry in the early 80s. That's a good one. People are reticent to ask me about it. They think I'm very sensitive about it. You know, oh my God, you did the worst game of all time. You know, don't you want to hide? And it's like, no.
Howard Scott Warshaw era un programador de videojuegos para Atari a principios de los 80. Él es el responsable de algunos de los mejores juegos para el Atari 2600.
I made Yar's Revenge, then I followed that with Raiders of the Lost Ark. I had two very successful games, both million sellers. I truly believed that everything I touched hopefully was going to turn to gold because I was going to put everything I had into it.
Un día, como cosas del destino, Howard recibió una llamada de Atari pidiéndole si quería encargarse del juego más importante de su historia, E.T. el extraterrestre.
And I said, we definitely can do that.
Pero había una gran condición.
It had to be something that related to the movie, and it had to be doable in 5 weeks. I mean, I had 5 weeks to do the game, so I was working all the time. E.T. was going to be a basic puzzle game with some challenges that you run around to solve, and if I redistribute the pieces among enough different random places, it makes a fresh challenge each time around, and bingo.
Cuando salió a la venta, E.T. fue un éxito inmediato, logrando vender más de 1 millón de copias. Pero algunos meses después, las cosas empezaron a cambiar.
Retailers are starting to find that the game is not moving, it's coming back. A lot of people are disappointed with it.
Debido a la pobre planificación y al horario apretado de producción, Howard no logró capturar un defecto fundamental en el diseño del juego.
There are too many times where you make a move, you do something, and suddenly you wind up somewhere else, now suddenly you're somewhere else, and there's too many places in E.T. where the user is disoriented. And that's a sin of which I am guilty, and I have been serving penance.
Poco después del lanzamiento de E.T., el derrumbe del juego era imparable. Las decepcionantes ventas y la falta de gerencia obligaron a Atari a reestructurarse.
And in the next couple of months, Atari went from 10,000 employees to 2,000 employees.
Fue en la mitad de este caos que Howard abandonó la industria de videojuegos para bien. No pensó mucho sobre E.T. hasta casi una década después.
Well, by the early 90s, people started coming out with what a bad game E.T. was. I was just kind of surprised anybody was actually even talking about it.
Good afternoon. Some of those E.T. Atari games unearthed at a New Mexico landfill are now up for sale.
Beaten up cartridges on eBay are going for hundreds of dollars a piece.
So we had a poll online where fans could choose what game they wanted to see you play. Okay. They chose this, E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
Even 30 years later, this obscure thing that I did so long ago in just 5 weeks, it's still generating excitement and enthusiasm. I get emotional just talking about it now because I just felt I was at the center of something that is still meaningful. And that is a huge success. So when people ask me, was E.T. a failure? I don't mind when people call it that, but it'll never be a failure to me.
Mario! It's a me, Mario! Woohoo! Let's go! Okie dokie! I've been the voice of Mario for 26 years.
Now moving on to Luigi.
Now moving on to Luigi. Oh. Hi, I'm Charles Martinet. I do the voice of Super Mario. Here we go! Woohoo! And Luigi too. Luigi number 1. Ha ha! And Wario, have a rotten day. Yahoo! You gonna eat that garlic? And I was even Donkey Kong at one point. I am an actor and voice actor. I did, 25 years of theater. Run along to your party! Corporate videos. Circuitry and semiconductor processes. A few film and television products.
Now beat it, all of you. Now!
And then I had the marvelous beginning of becoming a voice actor, and that's how I started with It's a me, Mario. Mario was first created in 1981 in a game called Donkey Kong. As it got refined through the years, it became Mario and Princess Peach. The princess. And I came along in 1990. I actually crashed an audition because I was catching them as I walked in, they were walking out, finished for the day. I said, can I read for this? And the guy looked at his watch and he goes, all right, come on in. You're an Italian plumber from Brooklyn, a character in a video game for Nintendo called Mario. So make up a voice, make up a video game, start talking. And I thought to myself, video game? I don't know anything about video games. And all of a sudden I hear action. I go, hello, I'm a Mario. Let's make a pizza pie together. You go get some sausage. I'm gonna get some spaghetti. We put spaghetti in the sausage and the pizza. And he said, cut, stop talking. There's no more tape. All right, thanks, we'll be in touch. And I thought that was, okay, there's the door. We'll see you later. And he calls Nintendo, I found a Mario. I got him. And that was 26 amazing, fantastic years ago. Hello. Hello. Whoopee! Oh, look at this world. The character, for me, brings out the best in me, and so I love that. Bing, bing, bing. I love sharing things, too. I go to meet Mario fans, and I hear the most wonderful thing. You're the voice of my childhood. Or I used to play with my dad. Now I'm playing with my kids, and it's a way our family comes together. Yeah. Pretty good. This brings back the memories. Mamma mia. You just have fun, That's my mantra for life. Come on, let's go. Let's have more fun. Bye-bye. See you in my games. Woohoo!